Alrighty, so great thing about having multiple characters is that this one I'm giving him a little boost, giving him a little bit of money. I'm gonna go to the main station, see what's available and about whether or not I can do, if I'm strong enough to do any of the ratting here. The answer is probably no, but I want to see. I have very little skill points on this guy. It's very new. The Vexer basic skills you can run, Forsaken Rally Point. Oh. Look at all these free drones. Oh, there's loot here too. Oh my goodness. Well, let's go pick shit up. These are Federation Navy ogres. It's a trap? I'm the only one in the system. Left over from the last fight? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What? Why are you doing that to me, Knight? Taking all my power. Did that with a Roracle. You're just a little crazy. Drones. Can't use these, but sell them. I got room for them. The 190 million in Eve, SP and Eve a lot. Yeah, it's a pretty fair amount. Which room I got left? I got a little bit. See what's in these. $35 million worth of stuff. It's nice. Cap boosters. All right, I'll pick these up. Then one more to look at. Well, this has been interesting, just coming across this stuff and being able to take advantage of it. There we go. I got all of it. Woo!
Warp drive active.
All right, very good. Oh, another warrior. Oh, guess I'm jumping through. All right. Back at home station. What's the max SP and Eve? Oh gosh, I don't know. The platinum starter pack looks tasty. The value for the money? Oh yeah, it is, because it's what, $179 all separate, and then with it being on sale it's $70. So really it's like more than 50% off. Something like that.
Docking request accepted.
There's no limit? Well, there is a limit, because what happens when you have everything skilled? So there's at least one person I know that spent what, a couple trillion on stuff to max themselves out. So I got Quite a bit of stuff here. And let's see if any of it needs repair, because it's free to repair here.
Skill training completed.
Yep. And then repackage. Okay, so I have my start to supplies for sure. None of it is exactly the stuff that I'm looking for, but you know. So let me see here. I wonder if that Vexer, that's just a plain Vexer, right? We were looking at VNE, and then this one is what, Tech 2? It's different. So it's 19.3 million. And so I've got Glante Cruiser, Glante Destroyer, Heavy Drone Operation. Alright, so I have some free skill points here. And will this get me past the Heavy Drone Operation? Yeah. Well, this is enough that I can get into this ship. There, I did it.
Training completed.
That's an awful lot of skill injection on this guy. Puts me at only 2 million skill points, which, you know, is really not very much. But it'd be enough. Oh man, I can't get some of the parts here. Okay, well, we'll have to see if there's any on contract. Oh, the market here. A little weak. Let's see here. It's straight up stupid to complete all the suggested skills. Thank you for calling me stupid. Yeah. Or maybe you were referring to somebody else. All right. Let's see. Contract search. Vexer. No contracts found. So. Okay, there's another marketplace nearby, not too far away. See if I can remember where it's at. Right. I know that there was another... Yeah, I'm blue to Sigma. On this character. Jessa. Just on this character. Getting ready to do free handouts of these? Yeah. Well... You remember that THOR told me to gain the trust of the corp I was in so I could do corporate espionage, and they gave me access to this. Not that I'm going to steal any of it because I'm enjoying my time here, but I'm just saying, this is exactly the plan that THOR wanted me to carry out. THOR. So, the corp that I'm in, with Corin Valen, the Industrial Mining and Mayhem, they gave me access to the corp hangar.
Nice, Markee. Having access to the corp hangar can be a big deal. Use it wisely and enjoy the perks.
But remember we talked about corporate espionage?
I remember. If you're considering using the corp hangar access for espionage, just be cautious and think through your moves. Corporate espionage can be tricky, but also quite thrilling in EVE Online.
So, I probably should wait until I have access to even more stuff, right? THOR, you're leaving me hanging. All right. So, yes, to the couple of questions, that is this Imperium? Yes, this is an Imperium Corp. To put it pretty succinctly, I have dual citizenship. And can anybody else do this? It's an experiment. I have permission from both sides. And but I would really label it as an experiment because it is very much a strictly forbidden thing to have characters in an enemy alliance. And so, but let me say again, I am I have approval for this, so yeah. Anyway, there we go on that. So now I'm not going to do corporate espionage. I am. I find it much more valuable to have access to all this area here and be able to do content on kind of like both sides. You know, the dark and the light. You know, whatever. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, they gave me some access here. It seems to the free corp items. It doesn't have any ships in here. Oh, free ship holes. Oh, okay. Well, what do we got in here? So let's see here. Free corp items. Free ship holes. Yeah, okay. Just a couple little things. Some skill books And basically, they're telling me these are free to take. If I were to steal all of these out of here, one, is not a high value here. And two, I don't want to wreck a good thing, you know? So, but I do have some things here that it could save me on these injects. So can I inject it from there? Oh, I can. Okay. So, let's see here. Can I inject? Oh, I hope it doesn't use them all. Nope. Just a couple. All right. So, really? I couldn't do broker relations? Oh no, see, it's got some prerequisites on some of them, and so it barfed. I see. All right. Well, I'm going to take advantage of this. That's what it's here for. And I'm only taking what I need. Well, I don't need all of this. I'm only taking what I don't currently have. And the CEO is watching. Yes, Knight is here. He's CEO of the corp I'm in. So he's the one who told me that this was here. So y'all can blame him if you need to. All right. There we go. So got a little bit of all that. Nuclear physics. Sure, we'll inject that too. Okay. Ship holes, and then a bunch of filaments. And all right, so there we go. Now I need to, oh, how do I give back to the corp? You know, there might be, you know, that's actually a very good a very good thought here, because oh, there's some mining ships in here. Oh, they're loaner ships. Yeah, okay. Because, like, I'm not going to use missiles anytime soon. Let's see if I can put them in there. Those are good missiles. One-way move. Okay. Yep. So, and I'm not going to use cap boosters anytime soon. So, you know, a little give and take. Those skill books and that. And then filaments. I'm not going to use these anytime soon. So... probably not going to use that. So, all right. Hopefully that was around equal. I'm not 100% sure. I might have gotten the better deal, but there you go. So, okay, now I need to get one of these Vexers. So I need to figure out where the next closest market is. I know how I'm going to do this. I know how I'm going to tell where the next closest market is without being in the same region. And that is, I'm going to go to contracts, and then I'm going to tell it all regions, and then I'm going to, and then I'll reorder it by, item ship. Let's just say all. And then let's see what we got here. Jita. Yeah, that's too far. So number of jumps. Are you serious? 12 jumps. 33. Wait. Really? I'm filtering this by a price lowest first. Date created, newest first. Well, this isn't working. DP, it's inclined. The DP or D, is that DP like in Esoteria? DP? Yeah, it's DP TAC. DPNP. 4 jumps. Excellent. All right, I'm gonna go over there. But I'm gonna leave this ship here. I'm gonna board a Corvette. Yeah. So DPNP is the market that I used when I was in test and I lived in Esoteria. So it's probably just a logical choice. I'm really close to the old stomping grounds I used to live in and test. Probably about 8 years ago or so, we were down here. All right.
Drive active.
Amazing that Eve's 22 years old. It is, actually. It is, isn't it? You know, the reason that Eve is still relevant and so good is because they keep updating, and not only content, but, you know, the graphics and everything. So... all right, Knight. So, want Thor to teach industry. That's great. I have a character that's been high sec all of her life, I think, if I remember right, who is highly skilled at manufacturing. That I'm going to bring down. Interesting note about test. People still log into caps in that system from being AFK. Oh, wow. So they log in and then try and get away? Yeah. Is this like Goon's home market now?
Warp drive active.
Because they moved over here somewhere. I still don't know all this information. Not like I know it all for Horde and stuff. Goons is ULAX. All right. I don't know how far away that is. We'll see how well this market is, how good it is, and. Right, so I'm gonna assume it's the Keep Star.
Warp drive active.
12 jumps. All right.
Docking request accepted.
All right, let's just search contracts and see if there's any Vexers here before I try and buy one outright. And we're going to look just in the current region. Let's just show all, see what we got. So, high grade ascendancy, fire sale. All right, let's look for Vexer. No contracts found with a Vexer in them. All right. So let's bring up that Vexer fit. Let's see if I can get everything here. Oh wait, I don't want to open multi-buy of this. I want this. Okay, no Praters. No compact EM. Oh, and it's going to cost 26 million. God, 19 million just for the Vexer. Ooh-wee, the prices. Oh. I was thinking about, okay, can I ask THOR about this? Check VNI, remember not? Oh, this is a brand new character. He has 2 million skill points. Yeah. He has only 2 million skill points. I don't know. Do you think the goon market's gonna be better? I know the Vexer sales will be rare. There's probably good stuff out here for normal ratting fits. I'm just I'm such a newbie that you know. All right, well let's just try taking a trip over to ULAX, and we'll just see. Okay, it's not ULAX, is it? It's only characters ULAX. I spelled it right. What's the system name for what is the system name for the Goons Marketplace? UALX. Okay. Dyslexic like me. UALX. New player experience. Are you wanting to use the advantages of being an Imperium? Oh, so, you know, like, I'm sure there's a lot of advantages. Like, I'm sure there's some free ships and other stuff. And honestly, our corp is setting that stuff up. Or the corp that I'm in is setting that stuff up. And I'm sure there's actually a lot of good benefits to it, just like there is in Horde. In Horde, they'll give you a bunch of starter ships and stuff, like a newbie care package. There's just some channel you go into and you ask for it, and they'll give it to you. You don't know how I want to color the content? Well, so I am coloring the content, like, and maybe you're saying that because I've got, you know, because I'm both Pandemic Horde and Imperium, depending on which character I'm on. This one right here is Imperium. And so my thoughts on how to color the content are the positive thing, actually the reality of it. Not even the positive negatives, just the reality of it. I mean, so think about this. So with this unique situation that I'm in, if I end up discovering that, let's just say that Imperium has something better than Horde has, and I discover it in here and I take advantage of it and I really like it, you know what that does. Especially people watching the show when they say, which corp do I join? Well, I'm not really going to suggest either one at this point. You know, what I mean is I'm going to suggest them both. But I'm not going to try and give favor to one or the other. And I am thinking that it could end up being an opportunity, as you know, I do things on both sides and we have people watching from both sides and everything, for people to up their game. And so what happens in a real marketplace when there's competition? A second store moves into town selling the same stuff. Well, it ends up being good for the customer. In this case, it could end up being good for the players. So, you know, so that's kind of the lens I'm looking at it through. So, yeah. Hey, Slim. Yeah, and as to the spy thing, well, yes. I mean, THOR wants me to do corporate espionage, and they gave me access to a simple corp hanger, and so it's like, oh, well, that's how the espionage starts. But I think it's more interesting to have access to both ends of this and to see how things are done in different places, and then there's also the regions. So there are regional differences based upon the region in the game, and meaning that that like well, just like drone lands don't have rats don't have loot, you know. So the Imperium has a SIG that's called Gooniversity, and they do a lot to help out new pilots. What is a SIG? Slam. No, I have dual citizenship. That's how I'm calling it. I have dual citizenship. I have some characters. I mean, I have all the same characters in Horde, and I have a couple of characters in Imperium now as well. So, but don't try this at home. It is strictly forbidden. You try it and you'll end up getting kicked. So I just worked it out, and it is let's call it an experiment. How is it forbidden? Okay, so the Pandemic Horde and Imperium, they're enemies of each other. I don't know that they've ever fought on the same side. So with that said, you know, really something must be wrong if you're joining the enemy. And so, you know, that's just, that's how it's viewed, and typically that's how it's treated. So, I just worked out something that's turning out to be like an experiment. If either side's not happy, either side says, nope, from something they're seeing, then it ends. But I'm also staying out of the politics and the war stuff, which I don't really do any of that stuff anyway on the show, and I don't do it off the show either. So that's going to be actually really easy for me. But that was probably the 2 points of contention, is the politics and that insider information, and war efforts. So, which I'll just stay away from both of those. And if I happen to come across something that's a part of that, well, then I'll just take note of what to work around, meaning I don't go seeking it out. So, yeah. Anyway, very interesting situation I'm in. I don't know. I'm probably the only one who has dual citizenship like this. I've never heard of anybody else doing it. All right. Oh, it's right here. Okay, I have a few more jumps to go.
Warp drive active.
Only spies? Oh yeah, there should be a corporation called Only Spies or some shit like that. You glad I'm going to be able to show off the life of Imperium? Well, I'll show it through my experience here. And so I don't know what that's going to be, but ooh, there's a lot of wrecks here. I don't have any salvaging here. Kind of wish I did. The salvage on that would be good. Is this on a new computer? No. I hope, let's see. I forgot to order a keyboard and mouse for the new computer. So it's still sitting behind me here. And I will be... it's coming on Monday. So I might do a short show on Monday, firing it up for the first time. My show schedule is a little different next week, and so maybe a little bit of it'll be working on that. But I probably won't have it done by the end of the week. And the reason for that is that Friday and Saturday,
Welcome to the
I
Dragons.
won't be having shows like I normally do. El Colt, thank you for the follow. Welcome. There's more wrecks out here. Oh, they're just angel wrecks. Okay. Go for 3 Warring Corps? Well, so I have my high-sec corp as well, so I'm actually in 3.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Boss just followed.
All right. Here is the Keep Star here.
Active.
Load Boss, thank you for the follow. So I shall see if I can get my Vexer here. It'll be a little bit of a flight back. I suppose there'd be a little bit of danger to it, but
Docking request accepted.
Mittens and the leader of PH, who's Gobbins. I mean, he's currently Gobbins. I don't know if it's always been Gobbins. Used to be friends when Eve started. Yeah. I've never been friends with both of them, but I've talked with both of them. So, all right, let's see here if we can buy this ship here. And the price might be a little bit better if the market is a little bit more mature. Thank you. Good. All right, so I can get all the stuff here. This is good. This is good. All right. So, and the price is not bad. Not bad at all. Look at contracts for fitted ones. Oh. Contracts, Vexer, no, nothing. Availability public. Or my alliance. Do I need to... No. So, there's none. Okay. Well, I'm going to buy 2 of these so that I have a backup. And because I have a little bit of money. Sigma Freight. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, so here are both of these. We're gonna call this Shoot Me Last. Not that that's gonna work, right? All right. Let's fit into one of these. There we go. Look at that. I am in a Vexer. All right. My DPS is 213. It's what I'd call just barely okay. So yeah. If THOR was around, he'd say friendly ratter. Right. He would. Yeah, UALX. Yes. This is Goon main market. So, all right. So that is good. How much training time do I have left? Oh, that's hacking. 23 hours. Okay. So, I made it. Now, I think that I'm going to want to maybe make a little bit of a change to it, and I'll save my own fit. But first, that's the end of this episode. If you're watching on YouTube, see you in the next one.